Hey guys, this is APW. Thank you for joining APW Talk. Today we're going to be talking about the history of the WWE Championship. So, if you want to know more about the WWE title, we're going to have to go back to the beginning of the business. So, the business was first created by Vincent James McMahon. Vince McMahon's father. We don't know if it was either him or Jess McMahon who started the business. The business was known as Capital Wrestling Corporation. It was a big name starting off for new wrestlers, a new spontaneous moment for where people could make a name for themselves, make a name for what their future is going to be, how their future is going to hold, and what they're going to do between now and later. So the Vince McMahon or Jess McMahon began this company about 70 years ago in 1953, and it was let's take a new turn, let's take a new start, let's become what we want to be, and that's be the best wrestling promotion that has ever been seen. So Jess McMahon, after he passed away, his son Vince took over and decided to change the name to Worldwide Wrestling Federation, which had big stars such as Bob Backlund, Pedro Morales, Bruno Sammartino, Buddy Rogers, all these big names where they were heard, they were mentioned, and you knew who they were. And then it came to an idea for McMahon Senior to come up. If there's a way for the business to be popular, why not make a championship trophy or a belt? No one ever thought of a belt to be a championship because it was weird and it was really odd. So it was the first time hearing something about that. It's not something out of the ordinary, especially like where you win and you get a championship like this one, and carry it everywhere you go. So to start this off, it was first won by Buddy Rogers in the WWF, where it began as the NWA, and then with him winning the title, and then going out there, and then he held the title till probably more than 28 days. That's how long Buddy Rogers was when he became the first champion. And that was, on one hand, one of the most either unique or one of the most short times where it was just, it wasn't noticeable, it wasn't really important at the time. And then we had he also held the NWA World Heavyweight Championship with Luth against Luthez. And then Madison Square Garden, the big event, titles on the line, and we Bruno Sammartino. May he rest in peace, Bruno Sammartino, one of the greatest legends. Made this title so successful, holding it on for 2,803 days. He's the longest reigning WWE champion in history. Second goes for Hulk Hogan. Um, Bruno Sammartino held this, if you want to know, he held it for 8 years. It's been said that he's defended it every single match. Um, he's been holding on to it. He's been defending it. He's been protecting it. There's is something new, and you don't see something like that usually in a title change. So, and now with Roman Reigns as the undisputed champion, we don't see him carry a lot of passion for this title. We mostly see him carry passion for the Universal title. Um, and this belt has done a lot of things. It has changed over the years, from being the WWF title to the WWF title to the undisputed title to being the spinning title, John Cena edition, then to becoming the World Heavyweight Championship, and then becoming turning it into the 2014 Rock edition, also the Rock Brahma Bull edition, Stone Cold Steve Austin Smoking Skull edition, and now I got the one of 2015 or 2016 is this one, which was first awarded to Brock Lesnar. And a lot of champions have carried this great trophy. I meant to say great title. Obviously, of course, Brock Lesnar's carried this title. AJ Styles has carried this title. Randy Orton's carried this title. Kofi Kingston's carried this title. John Cena's carried this title. Seth Rollins has carried this title. Roman Reigns has carried this title. Dean Ambrose has carried this title. And the list goes on and on. And when people have a title like this, it's not saying that they're immediately into the Hall of Fame, but this is a step to their career. And when you win something like this, I mean, also Chris Benoit won this. Also also Eddie Guerrero won this. Mark Henry, every single person. But if we want to talk about the true definition of the WWE title, I have 5 names that I think about: Bruno Sammartino, Brock Lesnar, Kofi Kingston, Yokozuna, and Hulk Hogan. Those are the names I think about when I see this. Also, Bret the Hitman Hart, but unfortunately, he's not on my top 5 list when it comes to being of the best WWE champions. The Rock and Stone Cold are there, but also, unfortunately, are not on the list of being mentioned as one of the greatest superstars to ever hold this title. But this title has been changed so many times. It's been undisputed with Chris Jericho, Triple H, and John Cena, Randy Orton, Daniel Bryan, and now with Roman Reigns. These 2 titles together. On Thursday, I'm gonna be talking about the undisputed champions. I'm gonna have both titles with me on Thursday, so I can describe to you more. How's it feel like being 2 belts? And Becky Lynch will also be mentioned, so you don't want to miss out on that one. So, and now where we have, a title big as this one, it's an honor carrying, because before the Universal Championship arrived, this was the big deal. And it's a big deal now on Raw, but because Roman Reigns is from SmackDown, he's taking this over to SmackDown and Raw. It's not being defended on Raw, but defended on SmackDown. So I think that's probably because it's Roman Reigns' choice. Something I can't control, unfortunately. If it was up to me, I defend it everywhere I go. Defend it like Bruno Sammartino, where he also did. Also, Bob Backlund, he was also one of the greatest to ever hold this title. So, where we have a lot of people say that, it's something new. When you have a title like this one and you carry it, it's so big, and you feel like you're responsible. You're the face of the company, and whatever you do, people have to follow it because you have this championship right here on your shoulder or around your waist. That everything is good for you. The problem is, once you win it, you have to defend it. Some people retain, some people lose it, but on the bright side, you got to remember that at least you won this title. Kofi Kingston was the first African to win this title. I'll be talking more about Kofi Kingston's wrestling championship tomorrow. I'm going to be talking about Kofi Mania tomorrow, so you don't want to miss out on that one. It's going to be the story of how he made his debut in 2008 and waited 11 years to receive this baby right here. So until next time, this is APW. Thank you for joining APW Talk. Like I said, tomorrow, Kofi Mania, Thursday, Undisputed Champions. And Friday, we're going to be talking about Cody Rhodes, his return, and what the legacy holds on for him at WrestleMania 39, and who will win the main event of WrestleMania, either Cody or Roman. Till next time, this is APW. Thank you for joining. Click that like button, hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell. Tell me in the comments what you want me to talk about next. Until then, peace out.